순진한 남자 등도 치고 울리기도 하고
허리가 좋았나 모르겠네요.
별로였어요.
Are you a die-hard fan of The Glory and thought you caught every little detail? Well, think again. We've uncovered 18 hidden gems that flew right under your radar, from subtle Easter eggs to mind-blowing plot twists. This list is sure to leave you reeling. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let's dive in. At 1, Yeon Jin and her dream. Park Yeon Jin discusses her dreams of marrying a good man and embracing motherhood with tenderness in the presence of Dong-Eun. Park Yeon Jin further dismisses Dong-Eun's statement when she says, "You are my dream." However, years later, Dong-Eun makes a comeback to her dream's life. Yeon Jin's ugly past is now exposed and her beloved daughter, husband, and mother abandon her. Her dreams have been shattered.
돌았네 이 아줌마. 미치겠네 진짜.
At 2, Plot's direction. In episode 2, Dong-Yeon's Go lessons with Yeon-jun appear to be a mundane scene. However, it has unexpectedly significant connections to the entire 16-episode drama. Yeon-jun moves Dong-Yeon's stone from small point to star point while simultaneously telling her she should concentrate on pursuing significant and enduring advantages rather than instant gratification. This action serves as a metaphor for the blueprint of Dong-Yeon's ultimate revenge plot, that is, to destroy the beautiful walls surrounding Yeon Jin.
지옥행이래. 예! 너 쳐 돌았니? 약 처먹었어?
At 3, Choi Hye-Jeong's self-pity. Now let's step into the world of Hye-Jeong, where her inferiority complex leads her to find pleasure in belittling others and their misfortunes. She always felt inferior as she had the lowest authority in the group of bullies. Hye-Jeong keeps mocking Sarah for acting almighty when she's just as worse as the rest of them. In return, Sarah stabs her neck with a pencil and Hye-Jeong loses her ability to speak. When Ju-jae pisses Hye-Jeong off at the hospital, she attempts to retort, but she has lost the ability to mock others now. At 4, the infamous church scene. Myeong-oh bears a serpent tattoo on his thigh. When Sarah acquires drugs from him, she derides him by barking like a dog in front of him. In a drug-induced hallucination, Sarah envisions the snake in church as Myeong-oh and performs sexual acts in front of the cameras. The snake symbolizes Myeong-oh and is the retribution for her actions. Sarah is publicly humiliated when her father's congregation finds her high in the church basement.
내용이 세서 혼자는 감당이 안 돼서 이런 얘기를 왜 너한테 하냐고.
At 5, Myeon-wo's shallow life. Throughout the series, Son Myeon-oh lived an incredibly isolated life because of his lack of morals and insatiable greed for money. He was ignored during his childhood, and even during his time as Jae-jun's driver, he was overlooked. Myeong-oh found joy in blackmailing the people that never valued him, but his demise was just as gruesome as an animal's when Yeon Jin struck him with a lavish alcohol bottle. At 6, Jung Mi-hee betrayed her daughter twice. Jung Mi-hee's neglect as a parent is a cautionary tale of what can happen when familial responsibilities are ignored. Her daughter, Dong-eun, no longer able to stand the bullying, drops out of school. Since Do-young's reason for dropping out could damage the reputation of Yeon Jin's family, they plan to bribe Dong-eun's mother. Dong-eun's mother has no conscience and gladly accepts the bribe and abandons her daughter. Just when we thought she was done, Jung Mi-hee returns to Dong-eun's life decades later and betrays her daughter once again. This time, she is bribed by Yeon Jin into sabotaging Dong-eun's career. Mi-hee's repeated betrayals push Dong-eun to the edge. The situation escalates to an unimaginable level when her mother sets fire to her house, leaving Dong-eun with no choice but to seek revenge. With her mother's sanity in question, Dong-eun decides to send her mother to a mental hospital, a decision that only she could make as Mi-hee's family member. Witnessing her daughter's resolute departure, Mi-hee is left speechless and in utter disbelief. At 7, Kang Hyeon-Nam's rebirth. Kang Hyeon-Nam once mentioned that her ultimate wish for the next life is to become a spy. Hyeon-Nam claims that she fears no one when her husband is abusing her. She says that she will keep dreaming to wear her red lipstick and leather jackets as she always wanted to, refusing to let her husband's actions diminish her passion and strength. In the last episode, Hyeon-Nam looks at her reflection in the glass and wears crimson red lipstick that indicates her rebirth. At 8, divine intervention in Dong-Eun's revenge. The sheriff once stated that rain can potentially erase evidence as it gets contaminated, which is why they waited for the rain to dispose of Myeong-oh's body. This reinforces the idea that rain can be used to cover up wrongdoings. The dark and cloudy sky depicted in the drama's final scene serves as a powerful symbol of the divine entities, allowing for the act of revenge to take place. At 9, reference to Dong-Eun's departure. Joo Yo-jong teaches Dong-Eun to play baduk, unwittingly inspiring her to fight an intense battle in silence. Unbeknownst to Yo-jong, one day he plays his last game with Dong-Eun. Dong-Eun concedes the game by placing 2 dead stones on the board, indicating her surrender. She silently conveys to Yo-jong that they will be separating for a while until she can seek revenge.
복수.
맞아.
쫄지도 않고 뭐지 이거?
At 10, meticulous use of background music. When Dong-Eun faces her long-life school bullies after decades, a particularly haunting background music can be heard. It indicates that she is fully prepared to take them on. Once again, the familiar music resounds as Dong-Eun and Yo-jong enter the prison, serving as a symbolic representation of their readiness. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to press the like button. Watch the video till the end as we have yet to uncover the most shocking references.
이발 연진아!
그래서 어떡할 건데? 걔 진짜 있잖아!
At 11, So-hee's appearance. The shaman's possession is put to the ultimate test not once, but twice in the gripping drama. She falsely claims to have access to So-hee's spirit the first time, but the second time, the possession is all too real. The shaman talks as So-hee and utters the secrets that only Yeon Jin and Dong-Eun were aware of. Dong-Eun is moved to tears as she realizes that So-hee had been with her the entire time, comforting her. At 12, the kindness of people surrounding Dong-Eun. Dong-Eun might have been a lone warrior all along, but her plan succeeds partly because of the contributions of other people. Dr. Joo Sun-hak, the male lead's father, decides to put So-hee's body in the freezer instead of the morgue because of suspected foul play. The landlady saved Dong-Eun when she was trying to commit suicide in the cold river. She gave her a place and a reason to keep living. The landlady tells Dong-Eun she should wait till spring to die because the river water is too cold as of now. Dong-Eun later pens a heartwarming letter to thank the landlady for her kindness. Joo Yo-jong was also very vital to Dong-Eun's success as he became her executioner. At 13, love of Hyeon-Nam's daughter. Despite facing years of domestic abuse, Hyeon-Nam's daughter remains soft-hearted. She decides to change the name Demian to Remian because it's easier for her mother to pronounce. This small act of kindness moves Kang Hyeon-Nam to tears. At 14, Hyeon-Nam's apron. Kang Hyeon-Nam has been missing her dear daughter. She looks around frantically when she hears a little girl calling out for her mom. Her apron also says Shana Jia snacks, something that Sun-ah loved. At 15, Yeon Jin's group chat. During high school, Yeon Jin looked down on Hye-Jeong and Myeong-oh for their lack of prestigious backgrounds. Her contacts list in a brief scene serves as a reflection of her relationships with only Sa-ra and Ja-jun listed as friends, while the other two are saved under their full names, Choi Hye-Jeong and Sun Myeong-oh respectively. At 16, the spring flowers. The posting of a rental notice for Aiden Room 301 by the landlady marks the spine-tingling finale of Moon Dong-Eun's vengeful scheme. The New Guinea impatiens flowers that the landlady touches are symbolic of the warmth of spring. The blooming of the flower towards the end corresponds to the landlady's statement to wait until spring to die, when Dong-Eun attempted suicide. At 17, Yeon Jin's unchanging behavior. Ha Do-young shows respect and removes his shoes while Park Yeon-jin enters Moon Do-young's home with her shoes, which illustrates a contrast in manners. Moon Do-young's decision to give Yeon-jin a chance was influenced by Ha Dong-young's respectful conduct. This scene also reflects on Yeon-jin's past act of entering Dong-eun's home with shoes on just to bully her. It highlights her unpleasant character, which has remained unchanged. At 18, the Go match. The match is won by taking the territories your opponent carefully built. This is what Dong-eun thinks of when she faces Yeon-jin's husband in the Go match. She is displaying her intellectual capacity and desires in silence. Dong-eun plays patiently and perfectly curates a deadly blow that gets rid of the opponent. Her method of playing Go is similar to her revenge plan, disguised and strategic.
기온 오랜만에 오셨죠?
네, 먹고 사느라.
That's all for today. What mesmerizing references captivated your attention that we missed mentioning in our video? Feel free to join the conversation in the comments box below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up as well. Thank you for tuning in.
바둑은 어디서 배웠어요?
동네 공원에서요.
모든 대답이 너무 의외라.